here is going to be the top 10 strongest Evomon in the meta right now, starting from the bottom and going all the way to the top. So stick around until the end because the last 3 Evomon are absolutely crazy. And this is from a level 51 player, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So 10th place here is actually going to be Mudbud. Now Mudbud is, okay, I need to scroll down a little bit more. There we go. Mudbud evolves into a Swordlord, and this guy is really good because of the ground type moves, Caltrop, and also you can Seed Bomb stack. And like this guy, Swordlord, I'm pretty sure I saw a video of it, literally defeating the King of Thunder boss at the very end, which is in Thunder Cliffs here, in a singular minute solo. So like this guy's an absolute beast. Only thing holding it back is his 4 times ice type weakness, which is quite a lot, as both ground type and grass type are both weak to ice, which is not that good. But overall, this guy is still really good, and I see it on a lot of top players' teams. Now for 9th place, this one might be a little bit controversial, but it's actually going to be Bubblade. Now from my last tier list video, a lot of you guys have been telling me that Bubble is not a bad starter, and I've been thinking it over, and I think I understand why. Because first of all, this guy is water type, which I'm pretty sure is like one of the only water types in the game, other than a couple of, I mean, I guess Gulpish is water type, but like not pure water. Clemspire is just not as good. And because water type is so good due to the fact that Lava Rock, which we are going to cover later on, but Lava Rock is definitely always a meta. Everybody's going to have a Lava Rock, and this guy is 4 times weak to water. But not only is this guy a good water type, this guy, he also has a move called a Tidal Surge. And what Tidal Surge does is that it always crits. It guarantees a crit, which is super strong. This guy's going to be doing a lot of damage, so do not sleep on it. It is actually not that bad of a start. Next up, coming in 8th place is going to be Frostlit. I have a Frost Seer here, and reason being is, first of all, this guy, not only in PvP, right, but in regular, like, in towers or in, I don't know, in dungeons, like XP dungeons or equipment dungeons, there's gonna be a lot of enemies. Typically, you're fighting like a 4v4 or 3v3, and this guy has so many AoE abilities. Glacial Field does 95 power, and it does it to all targets. Not only that, there's also moves such as Hail that do damage to all targets. I mean, it's just so good. And also Frostbite is absolutely amazing because I'm pretty sure it's a legendary trait. When inflicting Frostbite also inflicts an additional stack. I mean, this guy, if you are at a boss, you use Frostbite, it can go up to 15 stacks and 3% of max HP. That's effectively 45% of max HP. And not to mention, this guy, the ice type, is probably, I'd say, the best offensive typing in the entire game. It's super good against a lot of these 4 types, and these 4 types are very common, and I'm pretty sure majority of the top Evomon in the game have at least one of these typing. So this is going to be super. Coming in at number 7 is going to be Star Drift. Now you might be wondering, why exactly is this Evomon here? I mean, Stardrift doesn't seem very good, right? It seems kind of unsuspecting, you know, like someone that you'd just forget about. But Frostel is actually absolutely amazing, and there's a couple reasons. Number one is that it has access to sleep. Now I know in my last tier list video you guys told me that there's a couple of other Evomons, I think like Gempress or some others, like a grass type, that have access to sleep. And while that is true, the thing is that sleep is, I mean, first of all, sleep is very good, right? But second of all, it's got some other stuff against it too. Oh, well, for it too, because for example, ice type, as I said, ice type is absolutely amazing. It's good against like Tarragon, good against Mudbud, good against Gulfish, Bluebird. All of these super meta Evomon are going to be weak to its grass typing. And not only that, there is one last thing going for Frostel that not many of the Evomon have, is its speed. Now I don't actually have one unlocked right here, but I'm pretty sure this guy's got like one of the highest speed stats in the game, which is actually very comparable to Volcrest, because as we know, Volcrest is going to be a very fast bird, but Frostel is basically on par with Volcrest in terms of speed. So I don't know why this little flower guy is so fast. All I know is that this person's pretty good and you should get one. Coming in at 6th place is going to be Arcapex. For Arcapex, I actually wanted to put it a lot lower, but I mean, it is still an Evomon with insane base stats. I mean, it quite literally is the last boss of the game, but considering it's the last boss of the game, like if you don't play the game, you'd expect it to be better, but there's really nothing going for it. I mean, it's like, it just does damage, but there's so many counters to it. I mean, it's not really good into grass types, and there's a lot of grass types in meta. It's not good into ground types, and there's a lot of ground types in meta. And this guy overall, there's like the only status effect you can really do is going to be paralysis, which is there anything that has paralysis? Like, it inflicts paralysis, but even then, it's not that good. This guy, only thing having like good for it is its base stats, but that's about it. So Arcapex, you can get it if you would like to, but I wouldn't say it's worth the grind. And coming in at number 5 is going to be Bluebird. Now, a lot of people do not know, but you can actually get yourself a Bluebird by climbing up the vines over here, instead of going the main route of just fighting Volcrest down there over and over. Because I remember there was a quest which said catch 15 Bluebirds, and I just defeated Volcrest over and over, and that took way too long. But yeah, there's Bluebirds up here, and the reason why Volcrest is so good is because it has a lot of different status effects moves. Also, it's a flying mount, and you absolutely do need a flying mount in the game. But its status moves, it has Bleed, which is absolutely amazing. Persist after switching out, up to 10 stacks, 50% of its max HP when it's capped out. And also, it does have Paralysis, which is fine, but you're mainly using Bluebird for its wing combo move or other moves that inflict bleed. And not only that, this guy is also super fast, and also flying type is really good against grass type, and I'm pretty sure against ground type as well. And there's a lot of grass and ground types in meta, so this guy is going to be really strong. Coming in at 4th place is going to be my one and only Wispex. Now, I actually got myself a shiny prismatic Wispex, granted so long for this girl, but all I gotta say is that it is absolutely worth it. I mean, Wispex, first of all, I just gotta say it's probably one of the only poison and one of the only psychic types in the game. There are a couple of others, but they're just nowhere near as good as Wispex. Wispex has a lot of like moves that inflict status effects like Psymark and Poison, which is so good. For example, Psymark is really good because you'll need a lot of Psymark to actually get through defensive walls, such as Targon. And not only that, did I forget to mention that Poison is 4 times effectiveness in Targon? Take a look. Super effective against Dragon and against Grass. And do you know who's Dragon and Grass? Targon, which is probably going to be the most used Evomon in the entire game, which is all the more reason why you need to grind yourself a shiny prismatic Wispex. And there is one last thing going for Wispex. Look at the mount animation. I'm literally getting carried by Wispex, like figuratively and literally. It's actually crazy. But let's go on to my top 3 contenders, which are actually going to be some of the best Evomon in the game that you 100,000% should grind for. Coming in 3rd place is going to be Gulpfish. A lot of people underestimate Gulpfish, and I did make a video, my previous tier list about Gulpfish, but you guys still underestimate Gulpfish. I mean, the evolution of Maryfish, I just gotta say, this is super tanky, super bulky. Only bad thing is that it is 4 times weak to grass, and there are a couple of grass types in the meta, but it does have one good thing going for it, which is that it has a move that allows it to heal 100% of its HP. Yes, you heard me, 100%. This stupid fish looking goober, I don't even know what to even call it, but this guy, he is so tanky, tanking everything. This is definitely going to be one of the best Evomon in the game, and if you guys haven't already invested in it, go ahead and invest in it. I have not invested in it just yet. I'm trying to grind up for, like, you know, shiny Gulpfish, but yeah, definitely go ahead and get yourself a Mirefish. Coming in at 2nd place is going to be my one and only Lava Rock. Lava Rock, 100,000,000% get yourself the shiny version. It's so easy to get. What I actually recommend you guys do is, after the Verdant Valley, skip Petal Pond, go straight to Lava Crag with your water type starter, and just grind up the Lava Rocks, man. You need yourself a shiny. They're so easy to get. They're 4 times weak to water, so you can use your water type, and the only water type in meta is basically Bubblade, so you don't really have to worry about many water typing. And also, Bubblade is kind of underrated, so not many water moves in meta, but this guy, I mean, let me just say, like, rock and fire typing is so good. You're hitting so many things for super effectiveness. You're hitting like the 2 ice types in meta for super effective. You're hitting the multiple grass types in meta for super effective. You're also hitting like some you're hitting yourself for super effective. You're hitting the flying Volcrest and Arcapex for super effective. Even more super effective against ice types. I mean, this guy is just so good. Amazing typing against every single Evomon in the game, and I am not done yet, because not only is this guy absolutely super tanky, but Fatal Rebound, which literally got nerfed, by the way. It used to be called Counter, and it used to do 2 times the amount of damage received. Now it is 1.75% of the damage received, but even then, this guy is tanking everything. He's doing a lot of the damage back, and you cannot underestimate Lava Rock, especially because of how easy it is to get. 1,000,000% get this guy, Lava Rock, absolutely amazing. But now it is time for the best Evomon in the entire game. Who is it? Well, without a doubt, it is going to be Targon. Targon, this girl is so good. I mean, I have Targon right now. I got my talents to buff up all of the defensive stats. I got a defensive nature. I got the defensive equipment set, which increases my defense and special defense when it falls below 50%, as well as a whole bunch of defensive stats like HP, special defense. This girl is so good. And a legendary trait so good, takes 60% less damage while at full HP. Reason being is that you want to spam Seed Bomb, and Seed Bomb goes up to 10 stacks, meaning that at 10 stacks, you're recovering 80%, yes, 80% of your max HP at the end of every turn. And combined with your trait here, you're gonna be taking no damage because you're always at full HP, you're always seed bombing, you're just doing so much. And not only that, this girl still got some really good moves. Like, take a look at Dragon Pursuit. Deals physical damage to the target with 20 plus 20 power per use. So you can be unkillable and still stack up damage over and over with Dragon Pursuit. And literally, I don't know what could counter Targon if you have a fully stacked C-Bomb Targon. Only way I'd see a counter is if you use Wispex and you stack up like Hallucination, stack up Poisons, or you use like an Ice type and you quickly try to burst it down. But even then, if you give Targon 1 or 2 turns to stack up Seed Bomb, you are absolutely unkillable. You are so tanky, you're doing a bunch of damage. Get this Evomon right now, best Evomon in the entire game, and I'll see you guys in the next video.